Well, the second least exciting team out of this division is coming from Los Angeles. Their star running back that they brought in free agency is potentially going to miss some time. Who knows? He is definitely missing an eye. And Najee
They run the I
Harris.
formation.
He had a J.
That I was reading the chat when you
took you
made that joke, but that
took
was
you
a
a
good
minute.
joke.
I stole it from another podcast. I can't even lie.
Ah, damn.
Oh
We
man.
always
I
have
was
the
hoping I
source
was hoping it would
material. That's
land though. I'm
okay. That's
glad.
okay.
They had quite a few on there. I can't recall them right now.
He pulled a JPP, didn't lose a finger, but possibly lost an eye. We'll have to see what happens with Najee. They do have a
It's still
solid.
possibly. We don't know if he's lost an eye or not.
Yeah, nobody's confirmed. He just walks around with an eye patch screaming
Yeah, it's
R
been covered,
in
right?
training
Yeah.
camp.
Yeah.
We have no idea what is going on
But he
fully.
does have an eye patch.
He
Are
did
there
have an eye
pictures of
patch.
him with an eye patch that I can go look up?
I
Why
mean,
don't you just search
I
it?
bet the
why don't you
socials for
just
the
try?
Chargers. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty.
You lose your fingers and
I
capabilities
haven't
to Google
been.
search.
I don't know, dude. I haven't seen much lately.
Have you been looking for Najee Harris with an eye patch though? So
The algorithm does its own thing.
It's like teaching my parents how to use their phone sometime. I'm just
I
like,
don't. I don't use my phone.
Like, have you actively searched it?
No.
this guy doesn't know what an HDMI cable is.
I don't think Najee Harris is that good of a running back, so I don't care.
Yeah, it's not like they brought in a stud and they're going to lose out on it. It's Omari and Hampton. It's the real,
This
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
Joe,
he's gonna
this
be the real
isn't
running
Joe
back there.
Delaney losing his retina. You know.
all right, the
I mean,
Chargers.
What else is exciting about the Chargers?
Amari on Hampton. He is gonna come in and be their number one back, if not week one at some point in this season. He's definitely gonna overtake Najee. Najee had a good couple of seasons in Pittsburgh, but nothing really
Being defined
memorable.
loosely.
I mean, maybe that's a Pittsburgh thing. Maybe it's a Najee thing. We'll find out soon. But overall, nothing too exciting. They brought back Keenan Williams. They brought back Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Both Mike Williams, I think, is
Forgot
already
them
out
both.
for the season.
That's
Uh,
so strange, but
course.
I think Keenan Allen coming back of all guys is very. I mean, it really piques my interest. It makes me want to like spend a late round flyer on Keenan Allen in fantasy
Yeah.
football. You know, like
No, this is literally just Julio Jones to the Titans, essentially. This is where
yeah,
Keenan
just
Allen
going
is
back
his
for
career.
this is
I don't know, man.
Julio
Keenan Allen
Jones
wasn't
start his
awful on the
career
Bears.
He wasn't good on the Bears. He barely
He still had
ever played.
like that's what I thought too. He still had like 600 yards or something. I think. I mean, I might just be talking out my butt on that, but I think he still had a decent year. Because I thought the same thing, and then I was looking up stats, and I was like, "Hey, he wasn't." I mean, especially with Caleb Williams, like how bad the Bears were. I could be
I mean,
totally wrong.
The Bears were bad, but Caleb had a okay year for what he went
he
through.
Yeah,
did
Coaching
he did have
staff.
744 yards on
yeah.
70 receptions.
That's yeah. You're like, what? So I mean, with Justin Herbert throwing on the ball, he could have one or two more years. Receivers age like just like you say, like Julio. That
He
was a
was
joke.
targeted 121 times.
Oh wow, wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
along with bringing in a fun new running back in the draft, I think adding to their offensive line with Mekhi Becton is huge for the Chargers. Like,
Well, do they add or do they lose with that?
Then they
with,
lost Slater
being hurt.
right? Yeah.
Well, you just moved Joe Alt from right tackle to starting left tackle. That was his original position in college.
Yeah.
They had a serviceable right tackle, and really, you can put whoever, like left tackle is where it matters the most. So they're covered there. Put in a post at right tackle. Justin Herbert is athletic enough to make something work in that area. Use a running back chip.
I guess I forgot that Rashawn Slater went down. Did that happen in practice or
It was like first week of
Oh, it
training
was
camp. Yeah.
OTAs, yeah.
man?
Right
that
after he
sucks.
signed his contract.
That's right.
right after. He got a bag and then decided he didn't want to play for it anymore. So
Good for him. Bad for the Chargers. Yeah.
We don't care.
uh,
Yeah. Good for us, I guess. Good for all of us.
I don't think them losing Joey Bosa really hurts their defense. I mean, obviously he's a piece, but he missed so many games after his rookie season that he never really helped out at all. He's
Yeah.
already injured in Buffalo. I think that probably makes their defense a little bit better because you're not relying on this guy to be healthy and make plays. You just know that he's not going to be there. Everybody else kind of has to step up.
Is Khalil Mack still playing?
I think so.
Yes,
Actually,
Just
right.
yes,
the
they
same
just
thing.
re-signed him to a contract too.
So yeah, like there's like a bunch of no names rushing the passer after him out on the Chargers because who
Basically,
plays on
yeah.
that D line, dude?
Well,
Justin James can't play all 11 positions on the Chargers defense, bro.
It is kind
I
of
think
shocking the
they're-
John
Hurt
Harbaugh
after
team
one
doesn't
game.
have better line.
I think this team may go a little bit under the radar. You know, they lost a lot. They've brought in some veterans who aren't going to be playing. We'll see what Keenan Allen can do.
Are you
But I think they're going a little bit under the radar given some of the talent or some of the guys that have been playing well in the preseason. Wide receiver Trey Harris and Keandre Lambert-Smith, a couple of guys who've done pretty well during OTAs and preseason camp and then in the preseason games. I think it'll be rocky to get through. Some chemistry will need to be worked with, but I think they at least have some talent that could help them break out maybe towards the end of the season.
I think
I'm just forward there that you said that they were going to be under the radar because they were also picked as Super Bowl champions again for another preseason in a row.
Does that come
Okay,
from
like
Good Morning
not-
NFL?
It doesn't matter. It's like 7 years in a row that
this
people are
one
picking
of all
them.
years just kind of seems like rage bait. I wouldn't pay too much attention to it because like they're off at best. Their offense seems like fun. Okay, I would feel way more confident about their offense if Rashawn Slater didn't go down. I would feel probably like
Yeah.
a whole tier. Like,
But they're
there's fun,
7-time.
and then there's impressive. You know, like they're fun. Justin
They're
Herbert,
7-time defending AFC West preseason champions.
Well, Justin Herbert, man, I mean, it's the same thing. Like everyone talks like he's been a top 5 quarterback from the minute he took a snap, and I'm like, he's good, but can you remember like one amazing Justin Herbert moment? He's almost like Kirk Cousins to me.
It's
I'm
a
like,
lot of losses, dude.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, yeah.
like, yeah, that really awesome play. Like that Thursday night game against you guys was that few years ago. I was like, yeah, he was awesome, still lost. Like I don't know.
I remember going to that game with
losing
Tybo.
to
Yeah.
the Raiders to like not make the playoffs, and then the big comeback wins that they've given up in the playoffs. Like,
Yeah.
28 nothing to the Jags.
Yeah.
it's just nutty.
Like,
ball.
and when's Herbert going to get that, the playoff? Everybody, like every other quarterback that's not Mahomes that can't win in the playoffs, they talk smack on Josh Allen. And I'm like,
At least they have a coach. Like that's
Yeah.
the one thing that they missed for a long time. They had Staley and then whoever else was before him, and none of those guys clearly worked. We can say that John Harbaugh is at least a good coach, right? Like
that's the only reason
to
I'm
get
still
them into
scared of the
position.
Chargers, really.
I mean, at least
Harbaugh.
early on in Brandon Staley's tenure, I feel like it felt like the players were like bought in. Like I felt like he had the team, but his decision making was clearly the Achilles heel of their best teams. Like they had good players, they had decent records. He made the playoffs, but like his decision making, going for it on almost every freaking fourth down possible, bites them in the ass.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about the
Analytics.
Chargers right now, though, is Justin Herbert is the most locked in person right before a game starts after Coach Harbaugh just smacks him on the shoulders consistently over and over again.
I want that. I would like
He did.
that.
Right?
He did that in preseason with their backup quarterback too.
That's kind of cute.
Did he kill it?
No,
Who is their backup right now?
I can't
'Cause,
even tell you.
They had that old dude for a while. Oh, man. Yeah. Because Herbert's like, he went down. Was that a couple
He's
years
going to go
ago?
down for a few games at
Taylor
least every
Heineke.
year.
They did it for Trey
Heineke-
Lance They did it for Trey Lance.
Ooh,
for
they got
the,
a quarterback
first round.
battle on their hands.
What's his
The
name?
old green lizard. The green lizard. I think it's a step back year for the Chargers. Again, I think they have some talent, very young there. Need to work through Herbert. They did re-sign him to a big extension. Yes.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got paid a couple years ago. Got
Yeah.
the
So he's not leaving anytime soon. I agree with you, Kyle. Like there's nothing that sticks out in terms of like getting a big win. There's a lot of standouts where he pissed down his leg,
Mhm.
whether it's a game ending pick pick six, going up 28-0 in the playoffs and then losing to a horrible Jacksonville Jaguars team. And he's got a lot of those moments. I don't think this year turns it around, but I think they have the talent to surround him and maybe next year. It's definitely rebuilding. They take third, probably. I'll take the under on 7.5 wins.
I was thinking exactly at 7.
I'd go a little over just with Harbaugh. Like I could see him getting 8 or 9 out of them just because it's Harbaugh. They'll find a way. I'd have to look at some of their opponents too, but
2 easy
Their
wins against the
toughest
Raiders,
games.
so
Yeah, they've got the Raiders, but they've got 4
That's
tough
right.
games home and away against the Chiefs and the Broncos. Outside the division, they have
the
their toughest
Eagles.
games are home against the Commies, away in Philly, and away in Houston.
Yeah.
So it's not like they've got an extremely tough schedule, but they do have a couple tough games in there.
Yeah. We all get the beast this year, the NFC beast, so that'll be fun.
I still have the Chargers going third too.
Ty Bob calls them literally the exact opposite. He calls them the NFC least.
NFC least. That's what they used to be, man. Till like
Still,
literally last year.
Ty Bob doesn't
one,
know
one
ball.
year doesn't change anything.
So look, I honestly like tough schedule aside, I do think they could threaten to make the playoffs. And here's how like and I knew of this and I'm just remembering it on the show because you guys brought it up. But this is how impactful I feel like losing a guy like Rashawn Slater is. With Rashawn Slater, I feel like they're a lock to make the playoffs. Like they should be right back where they were last year, possibly winning a playoff game if the offense gels and doesn't, and nobody gets hurt or everybody's healthy at playoff time. You know what I'm saying? But do you have to shuffle? Like you have a solid guy to fill that spot. With it's Joe, right? I was about to say John. Joe Alt.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joel.
John Alton
Good job.
is a former player. Is he
That's his
related?
dad.
It's his
Okay.
dad.
Are they related?
Figuring things out on the pod is crazy. I really need to do my homework. I've been thinking too much about corn. But yeah, I mean, with Rashawn Slater and not having to jumble up the offensive line, you got to think like, man, the Chargers should be a lock to make the playoffs again this year.
Yeah,
Nobody's
And they
locking
still
the
can.
AFC,
I still
man.
feel like they would threaten. They would threaten to make the playoffs.
Listen, stop getting deceived by preseason Chargers. This happens to everybody.
I'm not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl.
You're saying they could make the playoffs.
Yes.
It's preseason Chargers again, man.
They made the playoffs last year and the team like
Barely.
barely. They were the 5th seed. Did we not just go over this?
We did.
It was
But-
jumbled. It was jumbled at that
It was
end.
it was weird.
It's all close together.
It's weird.